Sorry.
Hey, welcome to what is it? Rock This Town Records vinyl record show. Very nice. It is what's the date? It is April 16th. Um, you are free from the tax man now, I guess, at least for another year potentially, unless you pay quarterlies, of course. Well, then, yeah, what are you going to do? But yeah, we are here. We are an independent record store based in Phoenix, Arizona, specifically Gilbert, Arizona. And yeah, and the gang's all here tonight. Audrey is here. Hey, Audrey.
Hello.
Sandy's here.
Hello.
Very nice. Amanda's here.
Hello.
Jen's here.
Howdy.
Howdy. Minnie Pearl here is here as well. And then only Sandy would get that joke. And then and well, the older folks, and then Casey. Last but not least. So there you go. We are hanging out here on a Wednesday night. It is Hump Day. I have some bangers. I like to think they're bangers. I have, what's the biggest banger I have? I got the Taylor Swift's, which is really cool. But Shotgun Messiah, 1991 pressing. Jen and I took this home last night. Jen and I listened to it on our system today. Yeah, that's a good record. That's a really good record. Obviously, everybody knows, what is it, the song that everybody knows? Heartbreak Boulevard. Such a good record, but the rest of the record's actually really good too. So then we got some Offspring, we got some Simple Minds, we got the Outfield, Cheap Trick, of course, Motley Crue, a live bootleg from Donington, the Monsters of Rock Festival at the racetrack there back in 1984, coming off the Shout at the Devil record. Which, Sandy, since you have a familiarity with Motley Crue, what is your favorite Motley Crue record? The first one. Oh, Too Fast for Love. Very nice. Did you ever hear the leather demos and stuff that they did, like the leather records ones? And do they differ that much? I've never actually sought those out and listened to them. Are they better, or are they just
No.
okay, not better, but okay, cool. So there you go. Cool. All right. So I am close to Nashville. That's daily around here. Very nice. All right. So did you need to come through here, Audrey? Or are you gonna? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Sandy, so we got the whole gang here because it's we never got a chance to kind of hang out. So we're gonna actually, Sandy's gonna go get some pizza during the show for us. Very cool. And then after the show, we're gonna have a little pizza party. So very nice, because on record store day, it was so busy that day, and everybody just kind of, had to eat in shifts, and it was very Taco Belly. So there you go. So we just decided to do something a little special tonight when it comes to that stuff. So there you go. So we have new vinyl tonight. This is the new vinyl crate. This is the Encore crate. It is loaded for bear. You're going to get sick of Billy Joel. You're going to get sick of the Stones. You're going to get sick of the Beatles. But there is also some other good stuff in there, including, and then in here, there's like a 1971 second press of Abbey Road. So that's kind of cool. And then, of course, the Shotgun Messiah, the Outfield, the Motley Crue was mentioned. Wasp. Oh, my goodness. Can we? Oh, this is censored, actually. So never mind. I was going to say, is this censored? We might need to censor this. But, yeah, we don't have to censor this. And if Jeff, our friend Jeff Lloyd is hanging out with us, we have this record for you, Jeff, because I know you love it. Admit it. You love it. Admit it. All right, cool. I'm going to say hello to everybody. And then, oh yeah, Cheap Trick. Well, I told you, Jason, that Jen thinned out her Cheap Trick collection because we added 13 new Cheap Trick records from Music on Vinyl. So it was just inevitable. So, but all the Cheap Tricks are going slowly but surely, slowly but surely. So there you go. I'm gonna say hello to everybody. We're gonna get the party started, so we can get the party started. That is Jeff White. I don't know why he said that is, but that made no sense. But hey, Jeff, how you doing? Good to see you. Tom, all right, very nice. Donna's hanging out with us. Hey, good to see you, Donna. I know Donna picked up some record store day releases from us, so that's super cool. It should be en route. Maybe it's already there. Maybe it'll be there this weekend, but pretty quick. Rich hanging out with us as well. David hanging out with us as well. Very nice. I thought, David, you were Mr. Tuesday, but apparently you're Mr. Wednesday night as well. Mr. Downtown. Kathy, hanging out. Good to see you, Kathy. Tito, awesome. Jared, beautiful, beautiful. James, let's see. Ed, good to see Ed and James. Very nice. Katie. Everybody loves Katie, and her love of what was it that Katie was? The Bob Dylan, was it? There's always somebody that's it's always too much. 0 days, Mark says. Kathy, very cool. Richard, good to see you. Paul, awesome, very nice. Craig, super. Jorge, very nice. Jason, very cool. You know you love your Cheap Trick. Admit it. Billy, very nice. Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma. That was pretty bad. So there you go. Rich is also in Oklahoma. Very nice. And Charles hanging out with us. Very nice. Hey, Charles. Chad, we saw him last night for the first time in a while. And then Gregory from his truck somewhere in the panhandle of Texas. Maybe not. I'm not sure. And Manuel's hanging out with us as well. Michael Hanby, very good. Good to see you. Marcelino, very nice. Marcelino dropping the Sopranos, Christopher Moltisanti line on us. Denise, Martin, I got a Motley Crue boot for you potentially. Maybe you've got it. We'll see. Let's actually pull that now. Let's get the party started. And then C. William hanging out with us as well. Good to see everybody hanging out. It's a bona fortuna indeed. So let me see, where was that Motley Crue record? It's in here somewhere. Is it in the front? Maybe it's in the back here. Let's see. Where is it? That's a Motley Crue record. That's just a different Motley Crue record. Where in the wide, wild world of sports is it? I mean, it can't be that hard. Oh, there it is right there. All right. Motley Crue recorded live. Jen and I took this home. We listened to it on the system. It's $59. This starts the night. It is from Saturday, August 18th, 1984, before an audience of 80,000 at Donington Park at the Monsters of Rock. And it is a VG++ copy. It is an audience recording, so keep that in mind. It's like that, super cool, some of the Metallica stuff we've had in the past. And the track list is, let me tell you the track list here. The track list is Bastard, Knock 'em Dead Kid, Shout at the Devil, 10 Seconds to Love, Piece of the Action, Red Hot, Looks That Kill, Live Wire, and Helter Skelter. That is the track list for the Motley Crue live bootleg. It's $59 if anybody's interested in that bad boy.
Martin is first, and we have some newcomers. I did drop a link for our newcomers in the chat.
All right, cool.
If you just want to kind of explain how this process works.
Sure. So yeah, if you're hanging out with us for the first time, you can create an account at Rock This Town Records. You need to have an account to be able to buy anything from the new vinyl or the Encore, which is always first come, first serve. Anything from the So Choice crate is going to be, what is it going to be? It's going to be, if more than one person's interested, we go to a live auction. And then if you want to bid, you can bid. If you don't want to bid, you don't have to. And then it's kind of more for rare stuff like this, which Martin has now for $59 on the Motley Crue. And C. William was also interested in that one. Cool. Hey, Andrew, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight as well. There you go. Very nice. Cool. All right, let me grab another record out of here. It is a Sade record. It is Promise. It is in excellent condition. It is $24. We'll have the Shotgun Messiah coming up at the bottom of the hour if you're interested in that, and the Taylor Swift right around that time as well. If you want it, Audrey, can you go catch her and see if she was, never mind. I guess she's out. Okay, cool. What's on here? Sweetest Taboo. So there you go. That is $24. Pretty nice copy. There's a little ring wear, a little fleck there, but the vinyl is in excellent condition. $24 for a Sade. Everybody loves Sade.
And then Martin put a bid for $65, but he has it first.
All right, Martin, you actually have the high bid, but William came in at 61, so now we'll revert to your bid at 65. So Martin has the high bid on the Motley Crue live at Donington, an audience recording back in 1984 on the Shout at the Devil tour. And C. Williams out. Okay, cool. All right, so that leaves Martin right now at 65 on that one. Sade's at 24. And hey, Mark, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us as well. Some new vinyl. This is Dream Theater, Image and Words. Clear vinyl came out, I guess, the beginning of this year now. I can't believe we're already over 100 days into the year. I guess it is $28.99. It is on clear vinyl. If you're interested in that, this is Metallica, Ride the Lightning for $28.99. the #1 thrash album of all time. You know, I've really gotten into listening to live Metallica. They're so good live. I've been listening to live Shit, Binge, and Purge a lot, and then Through the Never. So good live, man. But anyways, this is obviously the studio album. That is $28. I'm going to do a last call on the Motley Crue for our friend Martin at 65. Sade's and a last call at 24 on that one. Van Halen, the mighty Van Halen, $29.99 for Women and Children First. The Brown Sound, I guess, was coming into its own. I guess it's more, Fair Warning is more Brown Sound than anything. So, and then one more. This is Motley Crue. It is $30.99. This is a brand new copy of the record. It is a gatefold. So there you go. All right, I'm going to pull the Sade and put it to the side. Thank you, Sade. We love you, but not tonight, at least not at the moment. That's $24. Excellent copy. Little ring wear there on the top and the bottom, and then maybe a little fleck on the cover as well. So that's $24 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. Our friend Martin is going to grab. Very nice, Martin. It's going to go to Martin for $65. That is Motley Crue live at Donington back in, what year was that? 84. Very nice. Cool. All right. What else is in here? This is kind of fun, I guess. This is a second pressing of Abbey Road from 1971. It's a UK pressing. It is a VG++ copy. It is $59. It was, when we were researching this, it was down to the original copy, but the original copy, the photo is a little tighter, so it cuts off a part of that. But this, in the end, is the second press of Abbey Road from 71. $59 on this one. A little high, but it's also a harder record to find. It does have the misprints on Mean Mr. Mustard, and it does not list what was the song it didn't list. It was
Where Sandy would meet.
I know, Sandy took off to go get pizza. Well, anyways, pizza's more important in my mind. So, but what are you gonna do? So, all right, cool. This is Stryper, In God We Trust. It is $39. It is a VG++ copy. Jen and I actually took this home too, and because we love Stryper, and it is play tested great. It is a VG++ copy. The cover looks pretty damn top notch. An American press. So there you go. If anybody's interested in Her Majesty, thank you, Denise. Very nice, Denise. All right, cool. This is Great White. It is $36.99. This is on blue vinyl, and that just got reissued. Yeah, Once Bitten, Twice Shy on there. Mr. Bone. And Angel Song, and there's something else. Oh, House of Broken Love. Very nice there. Jackal, $44.99. Music on vinyl. Down on Me, The Lumberjack, and I Stand Alone. What's the other one that I'm thinking of? Oh, Dirty Little Mind. So there you go. Some Jackal. And then one more. That is Megadeth. That is $39.99. That is Euthanasia. The picture disc. The only way that this is currently in, this is kind of, we haven't had this in probably a year and a half or so, but the only way that this record is available to anyone, it is the picture disc version for whatever reason. And that's a catalog that needs to be reissued, if you ask me. Yes?
Tito's in on the Stryper.
All right, Tito's in the Stryper at $39. Oh, there it is right there. And the 1971 UK second press of Abbey Road is $59, a VG++ copy on that one. I'm going to do a last call on both of those, and we'll keep going. Why not? This is Kix Blow My Fuse on gold vinyl. It is $48.99, but it is an audiophile label called Friday Music that does really nice work. Cold Blood's on here, Blow My Fuse, Don't Close Your Eyes as well. So there you go. And then Winger, In the Heart of the Young, $31.99 on blue vinyl, Cobalt blue vinyl, featuring Miles Away, Easy Come, Easy Go, and Can't Get Enough. Did I do last calls on those? I did?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, last call on Stryper, last call on the Beatles. What is the worst part of New York besides the rats? And have you seen a rat in New York, Audrey?
I've never seen a rat.
She's never seen a rat. So that's what about the subways? Are you scared to go down there? Somebody's going to push you off?
No, I'm pretty good at the subways now. I've learned to jump the turnstile. I know.
Wow.
I've gotten pretty good at the subway.
Oh, that's
I just
cool.
don't want to pay.
You ever gone out to Coney Island?
No.
You're gonna go out to Coney Island?
I don't plan on it. Furthest I've gone is like Queens. But
There you go. All right, Tito's gonna grab the Stryper. Thank you, Tito. In God we trust. And then the Beatles I'm gonna put to the side. Thank you very much to Paul, Ringo, Jerry, and Billy. And then let's pull another record out of here. This is, let's see if we can find, oh, well, it is what it is. At least it's censored. There's a slight edge warp, but we play tested this and it play tested great. Yes, this is the single that was supposed to be on the first Wasp record that was not released on the first Wasp record for obvious reasons. And yeah, and here it is in all of its glory from back in, well, whatever year. I think that was 84 or something. It was released as a 12-inch single. Well, a little later on. It wasn't released in 84, obviously. So there it is in all of its glory. It's $19 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. I also have Mob Rules by Black Sabbath, a VG++ copy. That is $39. Classic Ronnie James Dio record from our friends in Black Sabbath. So there you go. Not too shabby. It just went up, ironically, Charles. So well timed. GNR. This is $46.99. It is the greatest hits, and it is yeah, very nice. Everything you kind of want, except Guns N' Roses is one of those really cool bands where it's like, yeah, maybe you kind of want the full length albums, but I understand. Hey, if you're just starting and you don't want to crowd your collection up with what, 6 albums. They don't have a lot of albums. Big Game, White Lion on gold vinyl, $44.99. That is a Friday music release as well. So once again, considered audiophile quality on the vinyl. So hence why the Kicks record and the White Lion records are a little more pricey. All right, C. Williams in on the Wasp. So C. William has that for $19. The Mob Rules is at $39. It's kind of quiet in here tonight, I guess, a little bit. So maybe we should, Casey, maybe type something inappropriate. Get everybody going. Uh-oh. She's ready. All right, cool. And then, yeah, let me finish off this crate then. Harry Styles. This is the Fancy Waterback album. It is $31.99. And it's got, what's the song that everybody loves? Sign of the Times? Ah, very nice. There you go. What's another good song off this record?
All of them. Two Ghosts.
Two Ghosts? You got a favorite, Audrey? Or do you like Harry?
I do like Harry. I just from the time.
Or is he too old for you?
No, he's right. He's age, I guess.
There's a New York song on there.
Is there?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
He was in New York.
Gregory. Good one. That is $29.99. Theater of Pain with Home Sweet Home and Smoking in the Boys' Room. It is $29.99. There you go. That look that they had back in '84. Was this 80? No, this was '85 technically, I guess, because they were on tour at Donington in '84. Kill 'Em All, Metallica, $28.99. The album that started it all, of course. And then one more. This is we still have copies of. Ironically, we still have copies of the Van Halen from Black Friday this past year. This is on red vinyl. Got a few copies. It's actually on sale for $28.99 as it looks to find a new home. So there you go. Ed, Al, Mike, and Sam doing it up in style back in the days of Dallas, Texas. Everybody, come on, man. Gregory's going to pick up the Theater of Pain. I would have figured you already owned it, Gregory. Well, there you go. And then if I haven't done a last call on the Wasp record, so I'm going to. Did I do a last call? Okay, so last call for C. William on the Wasp record. There is a bit of an edge warp, but we play tested it, and it played fine. So, and yeah, it's quite the record. And then the last call on the Mob Rules. If you listen to Fools, baby, the Mob Rules. A couple. Well, I guess there's another record hiding in here. Oh, Firehouse just got reissued last year. Smoke and Fire vinyl, $40.99 on this bad boy. All She Wrote, Tumble and Shake, Don't Treat Me Bad, and Love of a Lifetime, among others. All right, the Wasp is going to go to C. William. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And Gregory already got the Motley Crue. I'm going to pull the Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath no more, everybody. Black Sabbath no more. No more. In about 10 minutes, I'll run that Shotgun Messiah. And in the meantime, there's Shotgun Messiah. Simple Minds. That is $19. Jen may be bidding on this one. We don't have this in our collection, really?
Which one?
Simple Minds.
We do not.
Wow.
Can I bid?
Probably not. This is in excellent condition. Jen said, can I bid? Probably not. This is in excellent condition. The jacket's really nice, too. There's just a little bit of a tiny little spine crease that happens on those records. $19 on that bad boy. Santiago! All right, Santiago's here. Very nice. Beautiful. What else? I was going to grab, the Eric Clapton. I always say Eric Clapton. Well, the Cream record didn't sell last night, Audrey, but Eric Clapton always sells, and I'd assume this one will sell because Eric Clapton just one night, $19, a VG++ copy. The cover's pretty nice. There is some wear along the edge and the spine, but it is a gatefold. The track list on this one is Tulsa Time, Early in the Morning, Lay Down Sally, Wonderful Tonight. If I don't be there by morning, Grammar Good He Has. That is Worried Life Blues, All Our Past Times After Midnight, Double Trouble, Setting Me Up, Blues Power, Rambling, On My Mind, Cocaine, and Further Up the Road. So there you go. Little Eric Clapton, that's $19. VG++ copy, OG copy on that one.
Katie's first on Simple Minds and we're an option.
All right. Katie first on the Simple Minds record, that is $19. And now Tito has it for $21. Cool. Just want to say, it's been so awesome. So it's kind of funny because Audrey's in the store tonight and Jen's in the store. And when we first started the show back on January 31st, which is ironically Sandy's birthday of last year, of 2024, we've gotten a chance to meet not only people around the country that are super cool, but also people locally that have found the show and then made their way into the store, which is also super cool. It's super cool, Audrey. Super cool. Not super bad. Any of you ever see the movie Superbad?
Hilarious.
It's kind of inappropriate.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably, you're probably too young. You've seen it? Oh, well, there you go. There you go. McLovin. So there you go. Cool. All right. Simple Minds is at 21 right now with Tito. The Eric Clapton, who I always say always sells. We'll see if that happens. That's 19.
Jeff is in on Clapton.
And there you go. See, Jeff is in on Clapton. So we'll do a final call on the Clapton at 19. All right. Two more boxes. Pink Floyd Pulse remastered, $119.99. Yes, I'm a weakling. It is the epic concert from back in 92 with Roger Waters. Roger Waters wasn't in the band. Nick Mason, Richard Wright, and then of course David Gilmour. So there you go. It is a box set with a hardcover book in it as well. And then the Pumpkins. I've been loving the song Zero lately by the Pumpkins. I've always loved 1979. And this is the box set of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. That is $111.99 if anybody's interested in that one. All right, cool. This is Eric Clapton, and it's going to our friend Jeff White. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. And then did I do a last call for Tito? I never heard anything from Katie Jane, so I'm going to do a final last call on the Simple Minds at 21, unless Jen jumps in and bids on that bad boy. Roxette Look Sharp, that's $49 if anybody's interested, a VG++ copy. And I think this might be a European press. Yeah, it is a European press on the Roxette, but a record now that is once again out of print. It was in print for a while, but then out of print. There was a little bit like somebody took like a steamroller to it, it like drove it right on there and then backed up really quickly. So, but well, yeah, and then kind of on the top as well. It's kind of weird. It's like somebody went yoink. Anyways, $49 if anybody's interested in that one. Let me recap this crate really quick. Pumpkins, Pink Floyd. All right, well, never mind. I'm going to go ahead and sell the Simple Minds to our friend Tito. Thank you, Tito. Going to grab the Simple Minds. So Jen will probably be making you an offer on that record already, if you'd like one. This is Twisted Sister. It's a VG copy. It is $9. 9 times Ferris was late for, was absent from school. This is a VG copy. It's a club edition of Stay Hungry. So it's kind of a starter copy. The cover ain't so bad. Yeah, so $9, but it's a VG on the vinyl if you're interested in that one. All right, the vinyl: Firehouse, Van Halen, Metallica, Harry Styles, White Lion, Guns, Winger, Kicks, Megadeth, Jackal, Great White, Motley Crue, Van Halen. Damn, this is a good. Where's my Def Leppard? Metallica, and then Dream Theater. That is a lit new vinyl. So there you go.
Alicia's in on Twisted Sister.
All right, Alicia's in on Twisted Sister at $9, and I'm gonna do a last call on the rock set at $9. And thank you. And let's get to the encore and the Shotgun Messiah. We're gonna run that at the bottom of the hour, see if anybody's interested in that wonderful one, and then the Taylor Swifts as well. We'll run those in tandem, man. Tandem. We'll see. I don't know if it's not really a Taylor Swift audience to a certain degree, but these are record store day releases from 7 years ago, and they're super epically rare. So there you go. All right, cool. Encore crate. Always first come, first serve. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Billy Joel's greatest hits. All right. $59. So not only is there a lot of Billy Joel in here, but there's also the greatest hits volume 1 and 2 in here. So no one has been marked safe from Billy Joel tonight. Let's just put it that way. Cool. All right. I'm gonna do a last call on the Twisted Sister for Alicia, and then Roxette is at 49. I'm gonna put that to the side as well. And I shall grab REM Document 1987 press. It is a U.S. Copy. It is $59. It is a VG++. The cover's pretty top notch, not perfect, but pretty damn close. I mean, it's a nice copy of this record from 1987. And what's on here? Oh, Finest Work Song. Yes, I do love that song by REM. And then the One I Love is on here as well. I'm probably forgetting another big hit. Oh, it's The End of the World as We Know It, and You Feel Fine. All right, George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. That is $34. It is a VG++. It is the 3 LP box set, includes the poster, and the box is actually in pretty damn good shape. Usually these boxes are kind of peaked. Sometimes they're not connected either, and it's not. But it's so rare to find a box that is still connected, because it's just kind of a frailed ends of sanity, as Metallica would sing. So that's $34 if anybody's interested in that one. Alicia is going to grab the Twisted Sister. Thank you very much, Alicia. And I am going to pull a Motley Crue that's back here. This is a VG copy as well. It is a 1983 U.S. press. There is some tape here. So once again, it's very much a starter copy. It's $14 if anybody's interested. I just can't throw away a Motley Crue record. Sometimes I'm like, well, maybe we should just put it in the old dumpster. But maybe somebody wants a starter copy, and it is a 1983 press. It is a VG copy for $14 if anybody's interested in that one. U2 Unforgettable Fire for $29, a VG++ copy. There is a scratch on side 2, but it is play tested, and it came out top notch. Thompson Twins is $14. Here's to Future Days, a VG++ copy on that one. And then the Stones. Everybody loves the Stones. This includes the poster as well. This is Goat's Head Soup. There is a sticker here that someone put on. And then there is our price sticker, but that's on top of the of our Japanese sleeve there. So there you go. That is $19 with the poster if anybody's interested in that. Yes.
Robbie's first on Motley.
All right, Robbie first on the Motley Crue, so he has that for $14, a VG copy. Angie is in on the Motley Crue as well. Hey, Angie, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. And Robbie, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to do a last call on the Document by REM, and then we'll get to the Shotgun Messiah after that. I have the Beatles, 62 to 66, $24. They're kind of a collection of their greatest hits, an OG copy from back in the day. It is VG++ on the vinyl. There's a little ring wear, but all in all, a pretty nice copy of that. If you're interested, Billy Joel is promised $14, 52nd Street, a VG++ copy on that one.
And then just to let Angie know, it's just by August, so she might be first on Facebook.
Right, yeah. Angie, you might be first on Facebook, but our feed is the feed where everything comes in, and Robbie was first in our system, so we have to kind of go by that. So there you go. If you want to jump in at 15, you can. If not, then that's cool too. But Robbie has that for 14. I'm going to put document by REM to the side. Thank you very much to Mike Mills. I think that's one of the guys' names. And I'm going to move Motley Crue down here and do a last call for Robbie at 14 on the Motley Crue. I have a band called Shotgun Messiah. This, Jen and I took home. We listened to it this morning. This is a tight album, man. It is a tight album. We're grading it a VG++ based on our listening. And Jen, there was some crackles and there was some.
There's a little bit of crackling in between tracks.
There's a little bit of crackling between tracks. Obviously, when you go to the quiet part, you're going to hear that.
Yeah, there's one, I can't remember which song, on side one that has a quieter intro, and you'll hear a little bit of crackling there.
Yeah.
But once the rock and roll kicks in,
Right.
it sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing, and the jacket is really nice. Oh, there you go. And it is a 1991 pressing out of Europe. It is $449. There is just a little bit of edge wear on the top of the sleeve, but other than that, man, this thing, I mean, the cover isn't perfect, and it also has the insert. So if you're wondering, it has the insert. So VG++, 1991 pressing out of Europe, and it is $449. And yeah, I was impressed at how good of a band this is. I haven't explored kind of more of their stuff, but obviously everybody knows Heartbreak Boulevard if you're from that time period. But the rest of the album was actually really good, I thought.
Yeah, you've done CD.
Oh, so Jen used to have the CD, so there you go. Cool. All right, Angie's at 20 on the Motley Crue, and I'll do a last call on that if anybody is interested. And then more vinyl from the Encore crate. This includes the booklet. It is Donovan, and it is like the George Harrison thing, I guess. 2 records, I guess. It is $14 if anybody's interested in that one. And then Heart, $19, a VG++ copy on that one. Cool. All right. Haven't heard anything from Robbie. So I'm going to go ahead and sell the Motley Crue to Angie for 20. Thank you, Angie. And thank you, Robbie, for your interest in that. I also have Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. This is number 789 of 7,000. The Speak Now record. It is clear smoke vinyl. We graded it in excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket is tip top. It is $1,199, 119900. So $1,199 if you're interested. Speak Now, an incredibly rare record, and many Taylor Swift fans consider it her best record. Yes, Audrey?
I don't know.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, okay, then never mind. It's
Yeah.
so, anyways, it is.
Some Taylor fans would say.
It's
Some
one
Taylor.
of my favorites.
All right, cool. Alicia's going to grab the Heart record. Cool, thank you. So you got Shotgun Messiah at $449 and the Taylor at $1,199.
And then on the Taylor, just make sure you note that there's a double label on one of them. So
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like there's a label lifting, but there's another label under.
Oh yeah. So one of the records on the Taylor has a double label. So then they stamp the label. So what the label that's on top, which is the same as the label that's on the bottom, is kind of lifting a little bit. So just one of those production hiccups that is famous for that stuff. So there you go. Rubber Soul by the Beatles, VG++ copy. It is a 1969 pressing. It is still in the shrink, and it is $19 if you're looking for a little good stuff like that. And then that is Green River from our boys in Creedence. That is $14 a VG++ copy on that one. And then Billy Joel, the Nylon Curtain for $14 a VG++ copy on that one. All right, Shotgun Messiah. Jenny, it might be your lucky day. I'm going to do a last call on the Shotgun Messiah at $449. It is a 1991 pressing out of Europe. Never been repressed and was kind of only available in Europe back in the day. It is a really nice copy, $4.49. Last call on that one. And I'm going to do a last call on the Taylor Swift. We're going to keep things moving. That is RSD 2018 2LP Clear Smoke Vinyl number 789 of, I think, 7,000 from 7 years ago. The Swifties love themselves some Taylor, right? Cool. Very cool. All right. So last call on both those. Loverboy. This is Keep It Up for $9. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. I've had that a number of times, but it is what it is. Led Zeppelin. This is a recent reissue. It's $24. It is a gatefold. It is a single LP, 180 gram vinyl, VG++ for $24. Stairway to Heaven, Black Dog, Rock and Roll When the Levee Breaks, etc., etc., etc. And then, well, Paul McCartney. Everybody, come on now. With the uncensored booklet. Wow, interesting. I want to know more. That is $14, a VG++ copy on that one. All right, I'm going to put the Taylor Swift to the side. Can you put that back up on the wall there, Audrey? Thank you. And I'm going to put the Shotgun Messiah, Jenny, to the side. So duly noted, unless somebody comes in late and grabs that. And there you go. I'm going to grab a couple more records. I have in here, I have a Cyndi Lauper. Oh, I got the outfield too. This is Cyndi Lauper. It is $19 in excellent condition. The jacket's, I'd say, really nice too. Yeah, that's nice. She's So Unusual. $19 an OG copy from probably 83. I guess it could have been into 84 because that album was so huge. And this is Play Deep by The Outfield, a VG++ copy, and it is $24. All right, we're in the home stretch here. And there is a programming note. So this is the last show we're going to ever do. So I wanted to put it out there, let everybody know. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us the last, year and a half almost. But it was kind of like I guess you could say like what would you call it? A bucket list thing. Because I wanted to kind of do something on the internet, and I thought it would be fun for the record store. And we've had a really good time, and we've met so many cool people throughout the U.S. and also locally here. But yeah, this will be the last show, and I'm not kidding. That's no April Fool's joke. This is it. This is all she wrote. So I do appreciate everybody who we've met over the last plus year. Appreciate to Audrey for helping us when we started, and Jen for engaging in my crazy ideas and trying to control my dementia, which is probably setting in now. I've done like 3. What was it? I think I had my 4th lobotomy a couple weeks ago. It still hasn't taken. The doctors are just perplexed. They don't know what to do. And then Amanda and Casey have been rock stars the last 6+ months. Amanda like 9-10 months now. So there you go. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up tonight. So it's gonna be no, I'm not kidding, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just one of those things, and I'm sad about it, but there's other stuff unfortunately that is calling, and yeah. So there you go. All right, I probably lost track of the outfield. Okay, so Katie was first. All right.
Robbie's getting the lover boy.
Ooh, Robbie's going to grab the lover boy. So there you go. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody who's. Jen and I, on behalf of Jen and I, Audrey, Sandy, Casey, Amanda, and everybody. It's been a hell of a good time. But it's time to move on and do something different, and I'm looking forward to that as well. So there you go. Cool. Yeah, we'll still be on Messenger. So there you go. Let's see here. Where are we at? So the outfield, Katie has the outfield. Very nice at 24. That is a hell of a good record. I prefer Play Deep to Bangin', but hey, Bangin' is a hell of a good record as well. Yeah, so there you go. Chris, my first time is going to be the last one? That's kind of bitterly ironic, isn't it, Chris? He's like, oh, man, poor Chris. Oh, Chris, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Welcome.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Cyndi Lauper is 19 in excellent condition. I'm going to do a last call on that. And the outfield is at 25, you said, with James? Okay, James just jumped in at 25. Cool. And Katie's now at 26. All right. So let's keep the Encore crate rocking, man. Yeah, we do not have physical graffiti, unfortunately. Creedence Clearwater Revival. I don't really remember this record. I know we've had a lot of Creedence, but anyways, $14, a VG++ copy. I kind of dig the cover. It is Susie Q. And yeah. Oh, I put a spell on you's also on there, Susie Q. So there, very cool. Got a lot of classic rock, what I would call old man rock. All due respect to us old guys, but I would call a lot of this old man rock. Buffalo Springfield, VG++. This is a 1969 pressing. It is $14. And then Billy Joel Stormfront is $59. That is a VG++ copy as well.
And Robbie's in on the sleepover.
Yep. And I'm going to do a last call for Robbie. And the outfield is at 27 with James. And if you're joining us late, we had the Sade, which was 24 in excellent condition. The Beatles from 71 is second pressing. It's a UK press for $59, a really nice copy of Abbey Road. If you listen to Fools, Baby, the Mob Rules, a VG++ copy for $39. Roxette was $49. And then REM, Baby, this one goes out to the one I love. And that is $59. So there you go. Cool.
What's the price on CCR?
CCR is $14 on that one only. So yeah, I mean, I'm just like, oh, this is, and yeah, I don't know that record. I've never seen this record. You'd think I would have seen it after 3 years of being in a record store. But it's one of those that never come in. Black Sabbath Duo. I'm not sure. So SIG, are you looking for Mob Rules? If you're looking for Mob Rules, we'll pull that for SIG. If you're not, then that's cool as well. The grading on the Roxette, Kevin, is it's a European press, and that is VG++, and the jacket looks pretty damn nice. Yeah. So pressed in Europe back in, what year did that come out? I'm thinking, is there a copyright on there? There's like somebody wrote they're like a couple initials right there. That's about it. So there you go. Cool. Did we figure it out?
Yep. Sid does want this. And
Okay,
then
cool.
James is going to get the CCR.
CCR. Okay, cool. James is going to grab the CCR. Very cool. Thank you, James.
And outfield is at 34.
All right, James is at 34 on the outfield. Cyndi Lauper is at 19, and that's going to go to our friend Robbie, right? Yes, Robbie's going to grab the Cyndi Lauper for 19. Great record there from Miss Cindy. I have the other Taylor Swift. I know the one didn't move. This one's probably not going to move, but I figured I'd toss it up. This is only $1,000. It's $200 cheaper. It is number 1318, limited edition, record store day from 2018 on crystal clear vinyl. If anybody's interested, it has a few cracks and popples on a couple of tracks on the album and occasional surface noise, but you're collecting it because it is such a rare record. I guess if you're got a Taylor fan in your midst, or if you're a Taylor fan or just a collector of really rare records, I guess that's one of them. Cool.
Can you answer Ed about concerts?
Yeah, that'll still come through, and we still have the Duran Duran, Ed, so those will still come through. There won't be any issue with that. So yeah, the pre-orders will still come through, and we'll send you an invoice when they come in. So there you go. Cool. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah, I should have mentioned that. I apologize, and thank you, Manuel. That's very sweet of you. It's been fun, you know. It's just like I said. It's just time to do something different, and it's been a great time. And yeah, just getting a chance to meet everybody that's been a part of the show the last, year and a half or whatever it's been. It's been fantastic. But yeah, there you go. Cool. What else do I got in here? Well, I already did the Buffalo Springfield. The Billy Joel I already did too. Oh, the best of Procol Harum. How do you say that?
I always said Procol Harum.
Yeah, Procol Harum. See, that reminds me of the you said that right after you said the infamous what was the Julie Brain and Procol Harum. I don't know.
It was a long day.
It was a long day. Anyways, so just an inside joke with Audrey and I. A whiter shade of pale's on here. There you go. That is only $14. A VG++ copy that looks actually pretty damn nice. I know Gregory would say greatest hits are for housewives and little kids, but this is, if I was going to get a Procol Harum record, I would have probably gotten that one. So there you go. Cool. Aftermath by the Stones includes Paint It, black. A mono pressing, a VG plus copy on this one. It is $14. Yeah, this person that turned in this collection, it was a lot of Beatles, Stones, Billy Joel, Procol Harum, stuff like that. And they were all in really good condition. They're all like originals from back in the day. It was crazy. There you go, Beatles. This one's $9. This one's a little more sketch. A VG plus copy. It is Sgt. Pepper and Bobby King has. Oh wait, their names are Bob and Bobby King. That's kind of funny. Oh, there's a phone number too. It doesn't say the area code. So if you want to figure out the area, you can just call all the area codes in the country, and then you can call 987-4410, and eventually you may their numbers probably change, but you may get Bob and Bobby King. So not too shabby.
Gregory's gonna pick up the Stones.
All right, Gregory's going to grab the Stones. Aftermath. Very nice, Gregory. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going to pull the Taylor, and I'll give that to Audrey. Audrey, Taylor Swift is yours. Jorge was second on the Stones, and the outfield is at what?
38 with James Hicks.
Oh, that'd be cool, Manuel, if you stop by the shore. That would be awesome. 36 with James Hicks right now on 38 with James Hicks. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan. Couldn't stand the weather, baby. Ooh, I love Stevie. It is in excellent condition. It is $29. The vinyl in excellent condition. The cover has got a little wear. I mean, the cover presents itself well. It's got some wear along the spine and on the edges. Back cover looks good as well. Couldn't stand the weather. Voodoo Child Slight Return. Cold Shots on here. Scuttle Button. That is $29 if anybody's interested. All right, let's keep going because Sandy will soon be here with pizza. Pizza. It is $9. Oh, yeah, I already did this one. Whoop. Huey Lewis in the News. All right, 4. It is $14. A VG plus copy on that one. And then Buffalo Springfield. Again. You remember the Teletubbies? Was it the Teletubbies? Again. Yes? No? Okay, well, Jen remembers, so there you go. Yeah, so there you go. VG plus copy. This is a 1967 pressing. Really nice condition on this stuff. It is $14 if anybody's interested. All right, cool. I'm going to do the outfield, and right now that is with our friend James Hicks at 38. I am going to do a last call on that one. Cool?
And then we got somebody asking for the prices on the Taylors. The Taylors are $11.99 and $9.99 respectively. That is in the hundreds, not in the dollars. And that is Speak Now and Red respectively on those two records. All right, cool. Billy Joel, Piano Man. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. Have you gone to see Billy Joel in New York? Because he's a New York guy.
I think he stopped doing
I know.
tours, but I've seen his
Probably
piano.
Probably because he's seen you play piano and he's intimidated.
Oh, yeah. I'm too good for him.
This is a VG plus copy. It's $14. So Audrey is a keyboard master. You know, when David Lee Roth said, "You're a guitar hero, nobody wants to hear you play keyboards," he was not talking about Audrey. Because she can play chopsticks better than anyone I've ever heard. So there you go. Cool. All right. Metallica in the other crate? I'm not sure.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm responding to her now.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. So I did a last call. Katie, thanks for your interest in that. But James is going to grab the outfield for 38. Thank you, James. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan, I'm going to do a last call on that. That is 29. If anybody's interested in that one. What else is in here? Is there anything else here that's like super? I mean, there's cool stuff in here, but I'm just trying to. Oh, we got Cheap Trick. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Everybody, come on now. Okay, so this is a VG copy as well. You know, that Twisted Sister, the Motley Crue, the Bon Jovis we had came in as part of a collection. They weren't, but it also brought in that Marilyn Manson, which is crazy. This is a VG copy. It is a 1987 promo. It is the AOR sampler for Poison's Rock and Roll All Night, the Kiss cover on Def Jam Recordings. It is from the movie Less Than Zero. So a VG copy for $9.
of Poison's Rock and Roll All Night cover by Kiss that was in the movie Less Than Zero, if you're interested in that bad boy. All right, cool. Thanks, Tom. Those are really nice comments. Your comments are great, and we appreciate everybody that's hung out with us in the show, and it's been fantastic. And yeah, like I said about 15 minutes ago, this is going to be the last show we're going to do. We're moving on to other things, and we're all going to miss it. I know I'm going to miss it. Jen's going to miss it. Audrey is in New York, so she don't care. Audrey, I don't want to know the answer on this. It'd be nice if you said yes, but don't answer. But if you don't answer, I'll know it's a no. So lie if you have to. You can cross your fingers. Once in New York, when you were gone, you were like, I should check in on the show and see how it's doing tonight. And you watched for like a minute and you were like, everything's good in the world. Tell me you've done that.
Yes.
There you go. Beautiful.
Lie.
All right. Very awesome. Thank you, Audrey.
I have to interrupt you, Malcolm.
Yes.
There's someone interested in the Taylor Swift. I don't know which one, but they are a new user. So you might want to let them know that with a new user tonight, they have to pay immediately if they're interested.
Right. So if you're interested in the Taylor, you need to create an account, as we linked to, and then you need a shipping address, email address, and then first name, last name, and then let us know the account is created. And then if you are a new user, you have to pay right away. So we'd send you an invoice tonight. And obviously, if you don't pay, you don't pay. It is what it is, I suppose. And if you do pay, well, then that's great. And then we'll get that shipped out to you and make sure it's boxed up wonderfully.
And George Harrison, or not George Harrison, Ed is getting the George Harrison and the Beatles Rubber Soul.
All right. Ed's going to grab the George Harrison, which is right there. I'll give that to Audrey, since you look kind of bored over there. And then Rubber Soul by the Beatles. That was in here. There it is. Nice. There you go. Still in the shrink, which is kind of crazy.
Ron
Is interested in Poison. And so Ron has that at 9. I'm going to do a last call on that bad boy.
and then Nanette is in on the Stevie Ray.
All right, Nanette. Very nice, Nanette. And on the Stevie Ray Vaughan, that's 29. Excellent condition. I'm going to do a last call on that for Nanette as well. So, all right, where did I leave off? So let's see. Billy Joel, Neil Young. $14. Tonight's the night. He's got a reissue of, I think, Coastal coming out tomorrow. So very nice. That is VG++ copy, and it is $14.
Option for Poison, and Jason's going to take the Beatles Greatest Hits.
All right. Do we have a Beatles Greatest Hits? Oh, yeah, we do. I remember that. Yes. 62. There you are. It's right there. I went past it. Where is Jan? There it is. We had Procol Harum. How about Procol Harum instead? No, I'm just kidding. There it is. The Beatles. Very nice. Thank you, Jason. And then Poison is at what?
15 with Jeff.
All right. Poison's at 15 with Jeff White. And Nanette is going to grab the Stevie Ray Vaughan. All right, Nanette. I speak Stevie Ray Vaughan too, so very nice on picking that one up. All right, what else is back here? Well, I got to run out a Cheap Trick record because Jen is here. This is $14. This is one-on-one. It's a VG Plus copy. So there you go. Somebody wrote their name on the back. If You Want My Love, You Got It. Is that the song that I know and love? Oh, so that is a great song by Cheap Trick. That's on here. She's Tight is on here as well. That's a great song too, yeah.
Poison, they ripped that song off.
Oh, yeah, Poison ripped that song off, says Jen. There you go. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I thought that was Sandy. It's not yet.
What's the price on Billy Joel's Stormfront?
Stormfront is $59. That is a really hard record to find. There is some ringware on it, but it is a VG++ copy on that.
And Craig is going to pick up the Firehouse.
All right. Don't treat me bad. Indeed. That is Craig is going to grab that. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Ron's out on Poison. I'll do a last call for our friend Jeff White at 15 on the Poison. What else is in here that I want to feature? Oh, yeah, something else by the Kinks. VG++, an OG copy for $14. What's the song that was on here? Oh, Waterloo Sunset. Carrie and Julie, Waterloo Sunset. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band with Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees, Aerosmith, Alice Cooper. What a bizarre mix. A VG Plus copy for $14. $9 for Jackson Brown the Pretender. Oops, excuse me. That was a VG Plus copy. So there you go. All right, Cheap Trick is 14. That's in the last call. That's one-on-one. She's tight on there on that record. And then if you want my love, you got it. If you need my love, you got it. All right, Chad is in on the Cheap Trick. Very nice, Chad. And Jeff is going to grab the Poison Less Than Zero. Well, from Less Than Zero soundtrack. Poison doing rock and roll all night and party every day. And Chad, I'm going to do a last call on that one. That is at 14 for one-on-one by Cheap Trick. I also have another Beatles record. This is Revolver, a 1964 pressing. Are you kidding me? Nice. Is this still in the shrink? No, it is.
I think it says 1969.
1969. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
1969 pressing, still in the shrink, I guess. 55 years old, yes. 56 plus, I guess. That is $19. It is a VG copper copy of Revolver with Taxman on it. So there you go. Damn the Taxman. John is at 16 on the Cheap Trick as John has jumped in. More Beatles. It's going to be confusing, I guess. VG copy on this one, though. This is Rubber Soul for $9 on that one. Cool? Cool. Yeah, more Billy Joel. That is $14, a VG Plus copy. Has this got the... Yeah, okay, hang on a second. Let's find this. I'm having deja vu. I think that's the same people. I think it's the same people. They've just gotten a little older. So anyways, that is Billy Joel, The Stranger, a VG Plus copy for $14 on that one. All right, Nanette is in on Revolver at 19. Cool, Nanette, thank you. John's at 18. Sig wants the Jackson Brown. The Jackson Brown was right. Where did Jackson go? I know he was in here somewhere. Well, maybe I ran it back there. The Pretender, cool, for $9, a VG Plus copy. The cover got some wear, Sig. So if you want to change your mind, let me know. But yeah, there you go. Very nice. Cool. Thanks, Sig. And Cheap Trick is at, where's Cheap Trick? At 18 right now with John. And Revolver is at 22 with Jason on that one. Cool. All right, cool. Oh, Sandy's here. So yeah, you can go give her a hand if you want. Thank you. Oh yeah, I did the Rubber Soul already. This is Voices by the Record Store Day release. $24. I think that's from Jen in my collection as well. That is on clear vinyl. It is Daryl Hall and John Oates. And then Heaven 17, the Luxury Gap, a VG Plus copy for $14 with the hype sticker on top of the jacket. So there is no shrink, but it's a promo copy. So that's probably why. So there you go on that one. All right, cool. Cheap Trick's at 19. Revolver is at 27 on that one. And let's keep going. More Procol Harum. This is $9, and it is, let's see here, a VG Plus copy, mono pressing. There you go. And Roy Orbison. Ooh, pizza's here. Nello's Pizza. What'd you think, Sandy?
It smells amazing.
It does. Oh, I just got a whiff. That's nice. VG Plus copy. There is only one Roy Orbison in the $9 on that one. The Beatles Help record, a VG copy for $9. And then we got Heartbeat City by the Cars, $19, a VG Plus copy on that one. All right, Chad is out on Cheap Trick, so that means Jason, John has it for 20, right?
Yes.
All right, so there's pizza here now, so we're going. Boom.
And then
Smell-o-vision indeed.
can you show the track list on Heaven?
Sure, Heaven 17. Yeah, let me find the Heaven 17 really quick. That is $14. It is, well, the hype sticker says We Live So Fast, Crushed by the Wheels of Industry, Temptation. And there is the track list right there. Hopefully I'm holding it properly and not messing up. So there you go. And, well, let me give you a little bit more in case you're not a speed reader like me, because I'm not a speed reader. So there you go. That is the track list on that bad boy. All right. Anything else sexy in here I want to get to tonight? Oh, another cheap trick. I have Live at Budokan from Jen in my collection, which was in that box set we just bought. It includes the booklet. This is a VG Plus copy. It is $14. There's a little ringware, but it is Live at Budokan from Cheap Trick, and it is epic. All right, Nanette is up. Thanks, Nanette, on your interest on the Revolver. So Jason is going to pick that up. Very nice. I'll be here in the morning hours, probably from at least 10 until 12. Then I got to go to the post office. So then catching me after that is obviously a fool's errand in some ways. So, all right, cool. And Katie is in on Cheap Trick at Budokan for 14. Thank you. You did see Kicks. We've had this a couple times before. This is Midnight Dynamite at $69. It is a VG++ copy. I really love the song Cold Shower. I think it was meant to be more of a commercial record when it was recorded, but it ended up not being a commercial success. But I do like this record. So that's $69 if anybody's interested. What else is in here? A couple more. We had the Cars at 19, a VG++ copy. Yes, more Billy Joel. VG++ for $14. And, oh, there you go, Deja Vu, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. That is $9, and that is a VG Plus copy. The cover is actually in really good condition. The record is VG Plus, but the cover is, wow, that's a nice cover. And then finally, the Beatles 6, I guess, a VG copy for $9 as well on that one. So, yeah, so we're going to wrap it up pretty quick here. But yeah, once again, the last show. This is the last show we're doing. There's not going to be any more. It's been a fun time getting a chance to meet so many people across the country. We thank you on behalf of Jen and I. Hi, Jen. You want to say anything?
I just want to say thank you to all of you who have been here with us, local and everywhere. You guys feel like friends and family to us. And
throughout the continental United States, and we've had one order to Alaska. Remember the young lady at the North Pole or something? Yeah, I know. Never sent anything to Hawaii, though. I think we've probably gone to every state except Hawaii. And maybe, no, I think every state probably. So, very cool.
But yeah, we've appreciated you all. You've made us laugh so much. You've inspired us with your kindness to us and to each other. And we're really grateful for each and every one of you.
Yeah, exactly. I concur indubitably.
We will miss you too.
I'm going to do a last call on the Cheap Trick. Last call, both quick last calls for Gregory on that one. And then, yeah, David, we appreciate it. And Manuel and everybody, thank you so much for the kind words, Andrew and Jason and Ed and everybody. Santiago, it's the last show. We're done. So it's time to move on to other things. And we've had so much fun doing this. It's been great. And it's been amazing to meet everybody. But yeah, it's a bucket list thing, and now there's another bucket list thing coming up for us. So there you go. Kicks is going to our friend Gregory. Thank you very much, Gregory.
Can I do one last call for Gregory?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we haven't had a gong tonight. Oh, because the Shotgun Messiah didn't sell. So there you go. So, Gregory, you're going to get a gong tonight.
Can I cowbell?
Yeah, Jen's going to cowbell.
Yes, I already did.
All right, let's do it. Very nice. That is the Amy cowbell. Our friend Amy made that. All right. Cheap Trick is going to go to Katie, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. And then because my 5th lobotomy is scheduled for tomorrow, Santiago, that's my running joke. I never get tired of that. So, yeah. Heaven Tonight. That is a VG Plus copy. Yes, this is the last of the Cheap Trick now. This is Heaven Tonight, a VG Plus copy. Obviously, Heaven Tonight is on there. And what else am I missing? Where's the track list? Oh, there it is. I can't see the track. California Man's on here. Nice. Avita Jane is on here. Nice. There you go. Very cool.
We solved the mystery.
What?
The mystery. John was the one that sent the mystery cowbell.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
John's cowbell.
All right. John's cowbell.
Jason's
Thank
cowbell.
you, John. Wait, was it John?
Jason's cowbell.
Oh, wait. John.
John says
Unless they're messing with each
they
other.
could be messing with us.
Well, either way, I'm just going to chalk it up. So.
And then
And we're all done.
Ed is getting Beatles 6.
All right, Ed is going to grab the Beatles 6. It's a VG copy, I'd keep in mind, but the jacket's nice, so just to let you know. I did have an Offspring. Where's the Offspring? Oh, yeah, this is Smash. Ixnay on the Unje on the Ujene. This is a special edition that came out a number of years ago. It's $59. It's a VG++ on magenta vinyl. So it's on color vinyl. The Offspring Smash, if anybody's interested in that. I do have a 38 special record in here, too. And the Special Forces. And it is a VG++ copy. Jen and I listened to that, and it sounded, there's a scuff on the record, but we listened to it, and there was no issues with it. So, Caught Up in You is on this record. Let's see. Well, Caught Up in You, I guess, is kind of the big song there.
Chain Lightning, that's a really good song.
Chain Lightning? Okay, cool. So, there you go.
That was the last song. It's great. Good album.
All right, and Ed says, I'll take it. I don't know what he's referring to.
The Beatles 6.
Oh, the Beatles 6. Okay, cool. There you go. Yeah, Mark, it was great to meet you. It was fabulous meeting everybody. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, the show has been doing great. I mean, you guys have been so wonderful and supporting this little independent record store. The show has been amazing. But sometimes, you want to go off and you want to do something a little different, and that's kind of part of it. So it's just we're gonna miss everybody, and that's it. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I mean, because what else is in here? Well, let me run through these really quick.
How much is the 38 special?
It is 14. The Offspring is 59. I did have that Weezer Africa for 39, which we've run before, Record Store Day from 2018. There was the Grim Reaper. All right, See You in Hell, $59, still in the shrink, a VG++ copy. That's a U.S. press. There was the Stones. Oh, I missed that one. Actually, let me run that one as the last record, because that's such a cool album cover. And then John Lennon is 14 with Imagine. Our friend Jeff Boyd will love that one.
Jorge's in on 38.
All right, Jorge's in on 38, so we'll do a last call for Jorge on the 38 special at 14. This is the Stones and Let It Bleed, the 1969 Waddell pressing. It includes the poster. Like I said, this person took care of their Stones, their Beatles, their Billy Joel, their other records. This is a beautiful copy of the record. I mean, is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it's really, really nice. And it is one of the most iconic album covers of all time. $24. Let It Bleed by the Stones. And there you go, 1969 Waddell pressing. So Sandy, I think that's Sandy's writing, wrote all the good stuff on there. Oh, there you go, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda.
Manuel's gonna pick up the Grim Reaper.
All right, Manuel's going to grab the Grim Reaper. All right, Manuel.
Good job, Manuel.
This is
I like it.
an underrated band, I think. I think they're really good. Thank you, Manuel. Very nice. Give him a gong.
You get a gong. You get a gong.
Everybody
You
gets a
get
gong tonight. And Jorge wants the Stones. Oh, is interested in the Stones. So Jorge has that for 24.
First.
Oh, Chad was first on the Stones. Yeah, Rich, I appreciate that. Thank you.
What was the price on Abbey Road?
Abbey Road was, let me find that. So I'm going to put Cheap Trick down here. That's $14. Heaven Tonight, a VG Plus copy. And 38 Special is going to go
It's an
to,
auction.
oh, it's an auction. Marty is in at 20 right now on 38 Special. And the Stones is at 24 with,
Charles is also interested in the Stones.
Charles also interested in the Stones potentially. Oh, and let me find the Abbey Road again. Where is the Abbey Road? Oh, that's in the side here, isn't it?
We're an auction for the Stones.
Yes.
So the Abbey Road is the 1971 UK second pressing, UK press. It is $59. It is a VG++ copy. So very nice on that. Beautiful. With the what's the Sandy? What's the song that's missing off here? Her Majesty or something like that? Yeah, it's not on the. It's on the album, but it's not on the back cover. It's a misprint. And then the Mr. Mustard is also a misprint.
And it's
59, yeah, 59 on that one. So, all right, cool. The Stones, Let It Be, is at 25. The 38 Special is at, what's going to be the last record ever to sell on the show? Don't know. Maybe it'll be the Stones, Let It Bleed. That would be apropos. I don't know.
Cheap Trick record would be very good.
A Cheap Trick record would be cool. But yeah, you never know. Could be a Metallica.
That would be fitting too.
Yeah, that would be fitting. All right, Chad is out on the stone, so Jorge is at 25. I'm going to give it to Jorge. That is a nice version, nice 1969 pressing with the poster. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you, Chad, for your interest in that. And then the 38 special is at 20 with Marty. I'm going to last call on that. And can I hand this to you, Casey, to give to Sandy?
Ed says it should be a Dylan. I think he's right.
Should be a Bob Dylan record or an Elvis, right?
Or Elvis.
Do you have any Elvis Presley? Do you have any Elvis Presley? All right, cool. Let me recap this crate really quick. That is Abbey Road.
Alicia's gonna take Abbey Road.
All right, Alicia's going to grab this super cool Abbey Road. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate it. Jorge is at 21 on the 38 special now. Can you check my DM, please? The Taylor Swift fan was wondering. Cool. Roxette.
The DM is in the account.
Right. Yeah. We'll check the DM, see what it says. Document by REM. Sade was 24. Document by REM is an 87 press for 59. Heaven Tonight. If you need prices on anything, let me know. Imagine, John Lennon. Weezer, Record Store Day. Africa, cover of the Toto song. Offspring, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Billy Joel, The Cars, Beatles, Roy Orbison, Procol Harum, Heaven 17, Hall & Oates, Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Thingamabob, The Kinks, Billy Joel, Neil Young, Billy Joel. Nice. Something else I missed. Huey Lewis and the News. Do you like Huey Lewis and the News? I feel they really came into their own, especially with the song like Hip to Be Square.
Jorge's out on 38 special.
All right. Jorge's out, so Marty is going to grab the 38 special for 25. Thank you, Marty. And we're down to the nitty-gritty. This is Sgt. Pepper, Procol Harum. And, yeah, if you do have a pre-order with us, they'll still come in. And we'll get those to you, so you'll get an invoice, and you'll be like, what's this for? Be like, oh, yeah, I remember. Very nice. So like Ed was mentioning, Duran Duran, Do the Madison. That'll be coming in, I think, as soon as tomorrow, maybe Friday. As an example, The Falling in Reverse is coming in this week, so there you go.
Which cars did we have?
It is Heartbeat City by the Cars. It's a VG++ copy of Heartbeat City. Billy Joel, Stormfront, Buffalo Springfield, Paul McCartney, Zeppelin, Billy Joel, Creedence, Donovan, Billy Joel, The Stones, Thompson Twins, U2, and more Billy. There's always Billy Joel in the banana stand. Huey is, how much was Huey? Huey was probably 14 for 4. 4. It's a VG++ copy, still in the shrink. Got a little bit of a corner dent, but it's very, very minimal. So there you go. A band that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame along with In Excess and many other bands. So there you go. That is the big show forever. We appreciate you tuning in. And it's been fun. It's been awesome. It's been a pleasure to get to meet everybody. Casey, thank you. Amazing job. Amanda, thank you. An amazing job, including doing all the shipping. So all that shipping stuff that comes to you, Amanda has laid hands on and does an awesome job. Sandy, our resident expert on everything. You say, Sandy, what is this French pressing? Is this any good? She says, you're darn tootin' it's good. Or she's like, no, you don't want to buy that record because it's a press from, I don't know, Tierra del Fuego. I don't know, whatever.
Juarez. Well, they made it the actual.
You got something for me?
Yes. Angie's gonna grab the Huey.
Angie's going to grab the... All right, Huey. Very nice. Huey, Louie, and Stewie. Audrey, thanks for being a part of it, especially back on the first night on January 31st, 2024, when we started the show. And Jenny, awesome, fabulous, the greatest. There you go. All right. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us, and you guys have a great night, and thank you once again. And take care.